Wonder Woman 41. James Robinson writing, Steven Segovia on the art.
We have to.
Do you know what's funny is there was the least amount of Jason in this that we've had probably since the start of
Yeah,
this run.
but, and I'm gonna make a wrestling reference. It might have been the less, but the fact that he shows up when you don't want him to, it just kills everything.
Don't get me wrong, yeah, him showing up at the end is a bummer, but I actually think the rest of the issue is still one of the weakest issues of this entire run.
I agree. It's so clunky and just so much dialogue and just
nothing
like,
but
oh, this happened, then this happened, then this happened.
it's nothing but
So
exposition. It's just Steve and Diana just
Yeah.
telling us things for like the whole thing.
There isn't a story. It's just, oh, this happened.
Also-
and then this happened.
And
Wait.
Darkseid's doing stuff in the background.
And when Jason appears at the end, it doesn't build up to like a reveal. It just comes out of nowhere. They're just ending their conversation, and Jason's like, "Hey, I'm here."
And I have a new suit, guys. Check this out.
And I'm really annoyed because my one positive about the last issue, my one positive was like, well, he's gone for a little bit now, right?
Yeah, I was
And
thinking
I get a single goddamn issue.
that was just last issue where he disappeared, right?
Yeah, it was.
God
I thought we were
damn
going to get, oh, at least we're getting an arc without him, and then he comes
I
back. I'll
just-
be like, ah, it's fine. I'll get a
feel-
little bit of that.
I feel this always happens when I get into a Wonder Woman run. Is there's stuff that I really, really like, and then that writer or that creative team leaves, and a new one takes it over, and it just tarnishes all that goodwill that I've had built up, and I stopped caring. Like reading this, I was just like, why am I still reading
Yeah,
this?
why are we still reading this? Other than it just
Yeah.
being Wonder Woman.
Because we were promised we were getting a new creative team like much sooner than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And-
now we know
Well, no,
we're
I
not
know
getting
that.
until
It
at
was
least
more-
the summer.
It was more of a hypothetical than why am I still reading this?
Yeah.
Because I just like if it was I know it's Wonder Woman, but if we got her working with like the Oddfellows instead of all this Jason stuff, that's cool. Like remember how much talk I talked about the Shea Fontana? I would easily take more of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll take more Shaven because I mean,
all of this.
some of the issues were really goofy for me, but like it was still. I mean,
Yeah.
Overall, I had fun with that a lot.
I mean,
Exactly.
I don't know. And I think the biggest thing that really like separates this and says, "Hey, remember how much you liked Rucka and how much this isn't as good?" There's a scene here with Veronica Cale, and it's not anywhere nearly as good as any of the scenes with Veronica Cale that we had before.
No,
It just
it's not.
doesn't sound like Kale.
Well, do you know what? No, do
It
you know
sounds
why?
like Luthor.
That's exactly what Robinson has done is he's taken a Superman script with Superman talking
Yeah.
to Lex
Mhm.
and just changed the character names. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's yeah, because even the way she's so. I mean, I know Kale was pissed about her daughter and like having to stay in Themyscira, but just the way she talks about it, like, "Oh, you stole my daughter from me," and that stupid island, and like, it's just like, I don't know,
Yeah,
like,
I thought your daughter was gonna die. Like that's it. Like like it's not a black and white issue, and that's what pisses off Kale.
And she was in that. That was like an emotional moment where
Yeah.
she knew that was happening. It's not like this
Yeah.
was just out of the blue for her at the time. Oh.
Hell,
And
I
then just
really, I
the
really hate
different,
this issue.
then the different like things that attack, and just like there was a really like thin connection to lead it back to Kale. I was just like, what is going on
Like
here,
I said, it's a Lex Luthor issue. Like this is a Lex Luthor plot,
man?
not necessarily a good
Okay,
one.
did-
but that's what it
Did
is.
Rucka bring in Steve calling her Angel?
I think he might have done towards the end.
I don't know.
But it
Sounds-
wasn't like every time they talked. It was just it was
No.
a term of endearment.
I feel like it might have been in that very final issue with them.
Yeah,
Maybe it was
but
in there.
not like every time he talks to her, like Robinson's doing, where that's the only thing he calls her.
Yeah, it was
like-
definitely in Rucka's run, but yeah, it wasn't as frequent as it is now.
Oh man, so rough. I hate
Here's
that.
the thing. I don't know if I'm coming back for the next issue at this point. I really don't.
I'm in. I just out of rage.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we should be covering Wonder Woman. It's one of the Trinity.
No,
and,
that's the thing. That's the only reason I'm still reading it this long. But
yeah, I know.
I
know.
don't like this. This is a bad book. Why am I reading this? Why am I wasting my time? Other than
That
it's Wonder
said-
Woman.
I'm gonna put the silver lining. I kind of do like the dark side stuff, even though it kind of feels like it doesn't matter. Like,
He's
I-
clinging
I-
to it. He's clinging to it. I like the dark side stuff. There's something I like.
well, that is, and just it looks cool as hell. Like the apocalypse stuff in the temple, in the middle of the jungle, But why is he establishing an apocalypse thing here, or is he just building up energy to get back there? Does anything that's happened in I do it every time, Mr. Miracle, have any indication of the dark side here? Because it doesn't feel so. This doesn't feel like a Lovecraftian Dark Side is. You know, this is just like super mega villain on Earth. You know, I don't know. I just talked myself out of it. I didn't like that either.
We didn't get to say anything.
I didn't like this issue. I mean, I was just kind of plodding through it, and then the ending. Obviously, I was annoyed that Jason showed up, but what really annoyed me is it just felt like it didn't build up to it. It was just out of nowhere. It was just like, you know, oh, Jason's back, and it had the, you know, had the
Even
little...
if they would have done the cheap cliffhanger of, oh, and you turn the page and we don't get to see who it is until next issue, at least there would have been like 2 weeks to go.
I feel like
been...
it gave us the next time, you know, caption at the bottom, and I'm just like, you didn't give me any reason to come back. There was no build to it. There was no like drama in the moment. And like we just pointed out a couple of minutes ago, Jason only disappeared last issue.
Here's the thing, you know, it says next question answers. We're supposed to be going, oh, he's back. Where's he been? How's he got this suit? How long's time been gone for him? You know, but
I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
No one cares.
Keep him gone.